Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit that like button if you're not a subscriber. I need you to hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Also, if you're interested in improving your finances, check out the description below and join the free newsletter. So we're going to talk about 7 things to get a better financial life. 7 things to get a better financial life. Number 1, get serious. So some of us grew up in, maybe you grew up in a religious household where money is the last thing that you think about. Am I talking to anybody here? Because I know everybody does not grow up like that. A lot of people don't even have a foundation at all. So if you don't have a foundation at all and the focus was not money, what was the reason? All right, so getting serious would be number 1. And that would mean getting focused on building wealth. All right. Making it a priority. So it doesn't have to be the top priority, but one of the priorities. All right. So, how can you get serious? How can you get more focused? Looking at your accounts once a week, get in there and look in there and see what's going on. Who is taking your money, basically? All right. So get in there once a week, looking at your checking account, looking at your credit card accounts, just making that a habit once a week, looking at it, what's going on. All right. You got subscriptions that need to get rid of, um, spending on things that you enjoy that you don't necessarily need to be spending on, um, cooking at home instead of eating out. Um, Maybe I have a person that likes to shop that's watching me. So you're at the store every day. So getting serious and getting focused, tracking your income and expenses. All right, that's number 1, getting serious. Number 2, getting the information. So it's not necessarily all your fault. It's the fact that you did not have the information. But we are in the internet generation. And so we can see more than our ancestors could see, right? There's still a lot of secrets out here, but people are more open now. Why? Because they're on YouTube talking, they're on podcasts talking. So, getting the information, going to meetup groups, going to masterminds eventually. But right now, going to meetup groups, all right, and getting the information. And then, since this is secret information, if you just listen, maybe somebody will spill the beans eventually. All right. Going to meetup groups, getting the information. How else can you get the information? You can get the information from God. All right. Um, Not all of you watching me believe in God, but the people that watch me that do believe in God, talk to God. Ask God to make you wealthy if that's what you desire. All right. God has secrets, and God will reveal the secrets when He thinks you're ready for them. All right. He's not going to do it before you're ready. All right. Number 3, courage. You got to get the courage. All right. So, not letting fear stop you. Fear of what? Fear of the unknown, fear of failure. People have all kind of different types of things going on. but you got to get the courage to go start that business that may be foreign to you, or doing something different. Whatever it is that you want to do, you have to decide what it is that you want to do and getting the courage inside of you to do it. Now, what you may want to do may be different from what the people around you want you to do. So you have to get still, get quiet, decide what it is that you want to do, and follow your own vision. All right? Doing something different. Doing something different. Now, when it comes to this, you do have to be careful. There's a lot of con artists out here. There's a lot of people out here that just want to take your money. They claim that they want to help you, but what they want to do is they want to help you get your money out of your pocket. That's what they want to do. All right. So being careful out here, not to fall for the get rich quick schemes, um, or any other kind of schemes out here where people are they're not really being honest, and they're not really trying to help you. And that's still out here. So be careful. Number 4, getting a strategy. So getting a plan together and writing it down on paper. Having actual money goals. You're going to have this much money by this date. You're going to have this many properties by this date. You're going to have this stock portfolio by this date. You're going to have this business by this date. So getting a strategy together, getting a plan together, writing it down, writing down the action steps, and working on it every day. See, the result usually comes from the habit. So you're working on it every day, eventually you get a result. Not working on it, you don't get the result. So plan, write it down, write the action steps, and then seeing the end result before you get there. Seeing the end result before you get there. So seeing yourself as a millionaire before you get there. What does it look like? And what are you going to do with the money? Who are you going to help? How are things going to be different? Seeing the end result before you get there. See yourself as a millionaire, if that is your desire. What else do you desire? Seeing yourself in a healthy, happy relationship. Whatever it is you desire. Seeing the end result before you get there. Having some kind of strategy. Number 5, discipline. Discipline is very important. So as far as discipline, we talk about habit. So showing up consistently. Now you may not make the mark 100% of the time, but having discipline. Showing up. Showing up whether you feel like it or whether you don't. Number 6, getting some skills. So the higher the skill, the higher the income. So when it comes to wealth, some examples of skills would be learning how to market, learning how to sell. If your desire is to go back to school, going back to school and getting some skills. So the higher the skill, the higher the income. So getting some skills. And then lastly, number 7 would be getting started. Getting started. So it's not going to be this polished, pristine look when you get started. You just got to jump in there and do it. Jump in there and do it. So getting started is important. For example, there are some people who have business ideals and they've had this ideal for a year now, but they have not done anything with that ideal. They have not even taken the first step. So getting started is very important. All right. Getting started, no matter what your thought process is. Like maybe thinking that you're not ready. Maybe thinking it's not the right time. Maybe you're thinking, let's see, do I have any parents watching me? Maybe you're going to get started after your children get a little older. I've heard that before. What are some other reasons why people are not starting right now? Not ready. Maybe you don't really know what to do. Maybe that's it. Maybe you don't know what to do. In that case, Google is your friend. You got Google and you got artificial intelligence now. Google. How do I get started doing such and such, whatever it is that you desire to do? All right. So getting started. All right. So do me a favor. If you like the channel, I need you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Feel free to leave a comment below if you would like to leave a comment. Also, check out the free newsletter that is below. On your way out, hit this like button. If you know anyone else that's interested in improving their finances, let them know about this channel. Share the channel. Also, tune in. I will be interviewing people. I interview entrepreneurs. I interview real estate investors. So tune in and you will be seeing them on the show eventually. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget, on your way out, hit this like button. And I will see you on the next video.